Good evening, William.
Good
How are you
evening,
today?
Carl. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. We've got another problem to solve,
Oh,
and this time
perfect.
it's to do with square feet and square meters.
Yes.
As you're more using it daily in your property world, how do you use it, and how do you convert between the two?
Well, most of the time we use it to work out ballpark values for properties. So in some areas, they'll have sort of ballpark square footage value. So it could be in Hammersmith, the square footage value could be £900 a square foot,
Oh yeah,
or £1,000 a square foot. In Kensington, it may be £1,500 a square foot. Croydon, £600 a square foot. Peckham, 750, £800 a square foot.
okay,
So it gives you various um, ballpark figures of how much an area is per square foot. And there's a lot more to it, and when it comes to like valuing properties, but it gives you a good indicator
a rough
of
guide.
a rough guide. Yeah.
Yeah. And how do you? Because I read in some countries they don't really use. Like in Finland or some Scandinavian countries, they more use square meters. They don't use square feet because they've gone to the metric system a long time ago. But also, I think you said before that some countries base it on a house on its 3 bedrooms. They base it on that rather than the actual square meters and square feet.
Yeah, a lot of the UK does that as well. Generally in city centres, you're more likely to value on a price per square foot basis,
Yep,
or price per square meter. So definitely in central London, it's uh,
very common.
very common to base it on the price per square foot. It gives you good uh, a good barometer really to sort of see exactly what the property's worth. Or I think for buyers as well, am I paying too much? So a lot of new build properties will start off being very high price per square foot.
Okay.
So if you can work it out as a buyer on the price per square foot that you're looking to purchase a property, you can see if you're way over, if you're bidding way over or way under, or
Yep.
if you think, do you know what, this is a pretty good value. So for example, if you're at Hammersmith and you see a property you like and you work out that the price per square foot is £800 a square foot, and you think, oh, it's not too bad. But if you really love it and you think, oh, I love this property, I want to offer say 500,000-600,000 pounds because you think that's exactly what you want, but then you work it out and the price per square foot is actually 1,200 or 1,300 pounds. You think, well,
You
although I
might be
love it,
overbidding. Yeah.
it's actually it's too much.
Yeah.
So it gives you a bit of a reality check, even though maybe the developer has done a fantastic job on staging it. It's too expensive for what you're buying.
Okay. Yep.
But or maybe exactly what you want, but you have to be, at least you bear that in mind when you actually decide to purchase it. It may be absolutely perfectly formed for you, maybe exactly what you want, but at least it gives you um, more information to base your decision on.
Okay. And obviously you would help the buyer in each case to guide them through that process probably.
Yeah, you help the seller, you help the buyer to determine what the price per square foot is. Yeah.
Cool. And we can probably put up a few examples of properties that you've valued in that regard.
Yeah, it's yeah, definitely. So you can certainly do that. And if someone wants a spreadsheet, you can send them over some spreadsheets with some formulas that I've created. He's happy to do that.
Right. Another
Thank
problem
you.
solved.
Problem solved. Tick.
Done.